Perhaps you have heard of Krampus, Santa's evil sidekick, who punishes the wicked with coal and sticks, while the jolly old elf rewards the good with presents at Christmas time. Krampus has been around since the 4th century, and while his popularity has grown in recent years, there are some aspects of Krampus you may not know about. Here are 10 things you may not know about St. Nick's demonic henchman, the Krampus! 1. Krampusnacht. While Christmas is celebrated on December 25th, St. Nicholas and Krampus have their own holidays. According to tradition, the night of December 5th is called Krampusnacht or Krampus Night. On that night, children would leave a boot outside their front door. The following day is called the Feast of St. Nicholas. That morning, children would check their boot to see if St. Nicholas filled it with treats, if they were good, or if Krampus filled it with coal or sticks, if they were naughty. On Krampusnacht, the naughtiest of children would receive a personal visit from the dark figure himself. Some he would whip with sticks and chains. If they were especially bad, he would throw them into a basket on his back and carry them to hell. 2. Krampus Lofts. On Krampusnacht, young men in Eastern Europe participate in events known as Krampus Lofts or Krampus Runs. Much like zombie walks in the United States, participants would dress in costumes, Krampus costumes in this case, and rampage through the streets. But unlike zombie walks, passers-by will hand out schnapps. At the end of the night, St. Nicholas shows up to give treats and presents to the good boys and girls. Krampus runs should not be confused with the Krampus runs, which occur whenever someone eats anything from Taco Bell. 3. Krampus is an athlete. Unlike Santa, Krampus is able to traverse the globe in one night without the aid of a sleigh and genetically enhanced reindeer. He does it on foot. He is also known to love boxing. He is also known to take some of the naughtiest boys and girls sledding, in hopes that children would injure themselves and their parents would sue the sled manufacturer, as parents are oft to do. 4. Krampus Parties. During the 1930s, Germans would not only hold elaborate parties to herald the arrival of St. Nicholas, but hold equally festive parties to celebrate Krampus. These were called Krampus balls. In modern terminology, Krampus balls refer to a specific injury involving a bicycle seat that is too high, or the feeling men get after binge-watching episodes of Jackass. 5. Krampus was a pervert. Following World War II, Krampus briefly changed his focus of attention away from naughty children and toward the naughty mothers of children, and not for the sake of punishing them. Oh, Krampus, you dirty birdie. Naughty, naughty. 6. Krampus was a musician. In the 1970s, Krampus briefly fronted a progressive rock band called Crazy Krampus and the Coal Stuffers. Their first and only album, Das Boot, was met with a copyright lawsuit over the film of the same name. The band broke up soon afterward. Krampus went on to a brief career as a solo act. His disco single, Cram It, is still played in some German nightclubs to this day. 7. The plural of Krampus is Krampi, not to be confused with Krampy, which can happen after eating discount sushi or, again, anything from Taco Bell. 8. Krampus is a strict vegan. That is, he only eats vegans, for they are especially naughty. 9. Many Europeans celebrate the coming of Krampus with a special dish, Krampus Cookin, or Krampus cake. Made from boiled fish, sauerkraut, Leberwurst, liver sausage, and Welf pudding, and served with dehydrated spätzle, it is known to cause the Krampus Lofts in even those with the sturdiest of stomachs. 10. Just in time for the 2015 holiday season, a Krampus-themed horror film starring the Krampus himself was released on December 4th, proving to Hollywood studios, as in years past, that as long as it has a Christmas theme, people will flock to the theaters to watch anything that is put in front of them. There you have it, 10 things you may not have known about Santa's dark shadow, the punisher of the naughty, the yang to St. Nick's yin, the catalyst for good behavior come the holiday season, the Krampus!